Angie, we just
Yes.
visited our second house.
Yes.
Your counterpart, Angie.
Yes. Now we go to another house. This
Yes.
Aisha house. Are
So,
you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. Are you good? I really enjoy coming to the house to meet the mom. I think your mom the inspiration. Your mom can speak English?
No.
Oh, so why don't you teach your mom English?
She really hard to, teach the English. So she just get away with it. The only in my family who can speak English is me and my brother.
Oh, I see, I see. So what is your motivation that you can speak this idea really almost perfect?
Okay, so when I was a kid, I always have this, weird imaginations, and I always talk with myself.
Yeah.
And when I see English speakers or some cartoons that speak English, I just I want to be like them, and I just think of that way, and then, I just speak aloud, and
Yeah.
somehow it is on me, and I understand what they're saying like that.
Clear. This is it.
Very, very good. Would you say amongst young people, there is we say more and more young people want to learn English. Would you say that is true?
I mean, since TikTok is everywhere, and mostly, around the world use TikToks. Basically, your For You pages has so many other countries and anything, and English is a part of it. So I think they not learned it, but they using it.
Yeah, yeah. So, but for you to learn yourself, to teach yourself, how did you teach yourself? What did you use to basically? Did you just start talking to yourself or your friend? How did you learn?
So back then, my dad always bought this DVD and cartoons, stuff like that, and my mom always did that. They, of course, they use English, and they have some translators. Of my brain somehow understand what they're saying by using their body languages. So the way I understand them is using their body languages, and then
Yeah,
cartoons, their pronunciation are very clear. So
yeah.
so my I listen to their words, and I don't know, somehow I just understand it. It happens now.
Yeah. Another question is your ambition. What is your ambition or your dream after school? What you will study?
Art.
Art.
Yeah.
Like writing art or drawing art? or
Drawing. I want
drawing?
to become an illustrator. That's basically my passions about it.
Oh. Is that very similar like comics, the way
Yeah.
they make animation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You think also that English will fit into that?
But
English will fit into that as an animation, or is it more focused on the art itself than the subtitle or the words itself?
well, it's fitting because mostly animation illustrators are, in America, in Europe, and you have to communicate it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Penang's got an international, like that type of university, which connected to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And why I know, because my son wanted also to be involved in that. And one day when I was in Penang, I paused this and then I started reading, and I see they were connected to Hollywood, and even some of the students after graduation would do animation in Hollywood. That's the level, of that. So yeah, but your English really good. Your mom
Thank
should be
you.
really proud of you. Another question. I mean, you're on a level of English, growing to, let's call it perfection. What do you think is needed for you to grow to that next level? I mean, you understand it. You understand your pronunciation is good, your sentence construction is good, you're really good in communication. But to go to a next level, what do you think will be needed for you to go to that next level?
So basically, my vocabulary are kind of low. I don't use like high vocabulary like native does.
Yeah,
So I really need to like learn all the high vocabulary and use that vocabulary in everyday use. Yeah,
yeah.
like
Because that's the only thing. Increase your vocabulary and the understanding. Because if you have more words describing something than just maybe one, then also you can describe what you say in a much higher sense. So yeah, so it's just increasing vocabulary.
yeah.
You read a lot?
No,
Not really.
not.
Oh, okay.
I like fiction novel, but for like reading, I'm not like I can't focus in just one page.
Oh, okay.
Every time I read, my brain's got like anywhere. My imagination just go everywhere. I can't focus in words.
I can understand her five. Her five is Christian. Thinking in English.
Mm.
Thinking in English. Fine.
Yeah, because thinking English is where we need to go, not translating Bahasa English. Because you will quickly pick it up in sentence construction.
Yes.
So the main thing is for the students to start think English. Once you start thinking English, your brain will not make the mistakes of wrong sentence, wrong words. I want to say it's like a slang, a type mixed English. But once you start thinking in English, yes. So yeah, but that's good. So how do you feel about what we are busy doing in ULUL ILMI, really to promote English to every student, every teacher, to get ULUL ILMI, that English become one of their pillars in the future, that speaking English will be like second nature, like a habit. Now it's like, steering a ship, moving the direction. But how do you think about the school's policy to move to much more English so that everybody grow into a high level of speaking and understanding English?
I was how do I feel? I feel like very happy about it because now my English is using. Back before like my when I was junior high school, they said they want to use English more, but they don't. They're like just it's their mission, but they never like do the missions very well. So in ULUL ILMI, was great that they're doing this to make the students talk more English and use English because now the world is going to use English instead their native languages, their mother tongue languages. Yeah.
So yeah, we're really excited on where we're moving. This morning, me and Mr. Body was talking about when the first time we come.
Yeah.
It's like, Papa. Really the teachers, the students, really, not just the fear, lacking confidence, but vocabulary. I still remember 6 months ago, it's like even Umiangi, like
Shy type.
shy.
Type.
But now it's become more relaxed. It start moving. Even the students in the class, the volume of students start to understand, become more. So we're really excited for what's lying ahead regarding, speaking and learning and understanding English.
Yes.
I mean, my priority is understanding.
Yeah.
A clear understanding of the word and what it means with the different meaning, the sentence construction, and the most important, pronunciation, and then confidence. I believe as we grow, confidence will grow, and then maybe now we have maybe a day fasting Bahasa, speaking English. But maybe in 1 year from now, we will have fasting English to speak a bit Bahasa, because everybody will just start to speak English. It will be second nature. So, last thing, just a motivation, especially with students like you that can already understand and speak English. How can we, if we should ask you during whatever times to promote or motivate other students, you think it's possible that during ordinary times that you and some of the other students that can speak and understand motivate the students to speak English? You think it's possible?
I think, yeah, like my classmate, the boys, it's just like when Mr. Buddy is teaching, they're and Mr. Buddy is speaking, you know, they're motivated to speak English, and they're like willing to learn and, you know, okay, I'm sorry, willing to know the English and try to speak English, because I think they have a big dream to go to another country and try, you know, something new like that. Yeah.
Good, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Amazing.
You can be really proud of your daughter.
Your daughter is really,
Really good.
Yeah.
My assistant. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
your
much.
time. Thank you for allowing us in your house. Terima kasih. Yes.
Teacher.
Saya sebenarnya bahagia ya, senang karena memang kepengen tahu gimana guru-gurunya, gimana ininya gitu. Dan program yang seperti ini sebaiknya memang tetap dilanjutkan dan ini sangat bagus gitu. Seorang guru mengenal bagaimana kehidupan muridnya di dalam rumah. Nah, karena pada dasarnya sih seperti itu ya. Demikian. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.